So I've been collecting antiques for like 21, 22 years now. And I am always amazed about the fakes out there. Pretty much, if you're new to collecting antiques, you really have to be careful. But even I would have been absolutely tricked on this one. And so the title says Cute Vintage 1979 Arthur Court Brass Wood and Glass Eyes Dog Inkwell Trinket Box. And if the seller wouldn't have put that in the description, I would have jumped on this all day long for $75. Oh my God, that looks really, I mean, absolutely antique. Look at that. Okay. Now, these inkwells with bulldogs and animals sell for quite a bit of money. I'm not kidding you. Sometimes hundreds, if not thousands. Um, Look how old this bulldog looks. Look at the patina on it. It has verdigris. It has tarnish. It has wear. Again, the wooden part of the inkwell is damaged. It has wear to the wood. It looks very patinated along with the metal. And again, look at the patina on this. Okay, this is like 100 years of patina at least, if not more. And so I'm looking at this. I'm like, no, the seller had to have made a mistake. Maybe somebody put their name, Arthur Cross, on a piece of paper inside of this bulldog inkwell or trinket box or whatever the hell it is, and they think it's a name brand. And I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm like, no, this is certainly old. And then I'm looking further and I see evidence of real old patina on it, and then I see this and I'm like, holy shit, excuse my language. This guy is right. It says 1979. And look at the bottom of that. How do you fake that type of patina? That's what I would like to know. And so I'm going to show you real versions of this bulldog inkwell. As you can see, there are quite a bit of them. And they have the glass eyes. Yeah, I can't believe. So you really got to be on the ball. Yeah, look at the prices that these go for. And this is a certain kind of wood, vitae, can't pronounce it, vitae legum or something wood. And look at the glass eyes, $2,184. Here's another example, $1,412. This is really dangerous, and $1,773.73. As you can see, they made quite a bit of these bulldogs with glass eyes. Not exactly like the one we just saw, but very similar, all with different designs. Here's another one, $3,200, and it has glass eyes. This one is probably silver, $1,986. This one, $3,872.40 for a brass one, heavily patinated. Another one, $595. $3,200. I'm trying to find one like the one we just saw, but as you can see, it is so easily, you know, I'm at a loss for words right now. Let's just put it that way. It is so easy to get duped that you can get screwed very easily. Now, I don't consider it getting screwed paying $75 for that item because it was quite beautiful. But this is why you really have to be careful. Now, have I gotten burns like that before? Yes. And I was not too pleased about it when I finally figured out that what I had was a replica. After paying probably like $50 to $150 for an item. But then again, it happens. It happens to the best of us. You could be, one of the hosts on Antiques Roadshow and still get screwed. And here's a carved wood one. That wood is like the same color as the one we saw. 1,650 AUD. I guess that's Australian dollar. Wow. Just wow. Okay, so that was a really good fake. What did you learn today? That any one of us antique collectors can get burned at any single time very easily by assuming something is old, even if it has patina on it, that can actually be faked. You can see all the patina on this. You can be fooled, you can be tricked into thinking something is antique. Now, it was a nice thing that whoever created and designed this put their copyright and the year 1979 on it, because if that wasn't there, and this was an auction, I would have probably bid on it I'm not gonna lie, because you saw the prices of the real ones. This was a service that this seller did. Some sellers will not even show you the picture of the mark. So you'll end up buying something, thinking it's antique, and then you get it, and they didn't tell you, oh, it had a mark on the bottom. They'll just write the word vintage. You'll think, oh, I got a sleeper. I scored big. This is a beautiful antique that's worth a lot of money, and I just scored it for 75 bucks. And the seller actually was kind enough to actually put the mark, the picture of the mark in the listing. Some people don't. They just write the word vintage. Since they wrote the word vintage and it's not antique, they would get away with it. You would get it. It would be marked 1979. You'd be like, fuck me, fuck my life. I just totally got burned. And you really can't blame the seller because they wrote the word vintage in it. Vintage meaning 50 years or less. Well, pretty much anything 50 years old is vintage. Anything less than 50 years old is pretty much current, and anything 100 years or older is considered antique. So a seller, by writing the word vintage, brass and wood bulldog, would get away with this. You thinking, "Ooh, I just scored a major sleeper." Yeah, so be careful. This could happen to you, and it's happened to me before. And I'm not proud. I end up keeping those items that I got burned on, and keeping them as a remembrance of what, uh, pretty much, an idiot I could be at times, or just uneducated, or not an expert in everything.